Well, that's a bit awkward. That's not gone on to what it should be. What's going on there? There we go. Welcome, everyone. Finally, a bit of a slight awkward start. Not just by my slight missed button press there, but the fact that the two teams have just literally tried to start a match without me actually doing the intro, which, I don't know. Yeah, we've restarted anyway, so hopefully they'll join up in a minute. But good to see you all. It's good to actually be here. And before we get into the match, just want a quick shout out. If you haven't already, give us a follow. Feel free to chat in the lobby and just have a bit of fun. Anyway, that's it from me because I can see that these two teams are eager to join. So we'll cut over to the match and I will say to the guys that they can go. Okay, there we go. That's simple enough. Oh man, because yeah, I did tell them beforehand, you know, just for wait for me to give the all clear, and they didn't do it. And again, why is the overlay? Oh, there's the overlay. The overlay is working. Everything's fine, except for I've got. Oh my word! I swear sometimes I can be professional. Just on this occasion, things just happen. Anyway, there we go. We're off to a fire start. Anyway, so. Welcome. This is just a bit of a show match for you guys. We have Windflow versus Kronic Black for you, and these two teams. I would like to think I know I can sort of talk more about them, but you know I don't know much about them. This is all a bit of a show, and immediately almost getting a cheeky one there on the get-go. But yeah, a bit of a show match. This is sort of the champ area from what I believe these two teams are. Somebody in chat correct me if you know if I'm wrong or not. But yeah, just sit back, relax, chill and enjoy. And with a minute gone, I can finally get into the cast in this match now as Brunios trying to get a lovely pass in field to his teammate Tart there, but not quite on that occasion. Lovely start to the match here, 0-0. But certainly looks like these two teams are up for it. Anyway, this is a best of 7 as well, so there's plenty to play for in this match. When I say plenty to play for, there's not much on the line in terms of points or prizes. It's just for bragging rights. This is what it is at the moment. There's a lovely little thing there from Makey. Don't quite get it, but this is a good pressure from Windflow, who are in the blue, Kronic Black. Might want to call him Kronic Orange for this one, but playing in the orange team here. So still 0-0 at the moment, but certainly a good few chances coming in. 2 shots apiece between the two teams. And just as I say that, of course, Mackie 2408 steps up, sends it into the back. Just like that, we got our first goal of the game. And yeah, indeed, Silly Cram, let me know in the chat who you think is going to win. I suppose I could have done a prediction. That might have been quite handy to do, but don't know. I always find it a bit difficult when I can't show you any stats or any standings. It's a bit of a lucky dip. So just let me know in the chat who do you think is going to win. Just toss a coin and see which one you whether it comes out heads or tails. Basically, that's what I'm going to do. Windflow. There we go. That's who I'm going for, and that's not because it's Brunios that got me to cast this game. There's no bias whatsoever. There's a lovely shot there off the side. That looked like that was going wide there. But Mackie will not be too bothered about that. Lovely little touch there from Tart to take it into part of his teammate. And that might have been hitting the post and going wide. But Checker checked out wrong and ended up in the back of his own net. So, good start now from Windflow. We're approaching the halfway mark here. 2-0. One with the best of 7. This is still early doors, and they might get a third on the table here, but Mackie not able to convert that one. And Shadow. Is it Shadow? I'm going to say it's Shadow. I mean, Rocket League players have a tendency to confuse me this one as Brunios. Almost a lovely little play off the sidewall there, but just ran away from him slightly. So far, good signs from Windflow, just pegging Kronic Black back. Oh, I can't say that sentence. Pegging Kronic back a bit. Get there in the end, but it's a punt upfield. And I swear to you, I am not intentionally cursing these teams, but recently I seem to be on an absolute winning form of doing Caster's Curse. Indeed, It's good to see you, by the way. Yeah, I did a fair amount of them when when you were playing the other day. And I'm starting to feel like this is going to be another one of those series. So, in the end, I might just start singing song lyrics. I mean, that way I can at least guarantee I won't have a caster's curse. Anyway, back to the matches. Mackie tried to get another one on the table there. Not quite on this occasion. He's still got 2 goals. Bizarrely, though, he's only got 1 shot to his name. I'm not too sure how that one has worked out. Go figure, Psyonix. Try and sort it out. Here he is again, though. Lovely read off the sidewall there. Just not able to squeeze it in that near post. Here comes Kronic Black now, trying to push up and trying to find the equalising goal. And yeah, Saz, I mean, I could just not say anything, but I don't know. I like to feel like I had a bit of sauce to the occasion, and without me saying anything, it might just be quite a drab affair. But not on this occasion, though, because these 2 teams, even though this is a show match, they are definitely putting in a performance, both of them. And a minute left on the clock, and Kronic Black are looking to try and find their way past a solid defence from Windflow, who are pushing hard as well, trying to find their 3rd goal, which indeed they have. And this time it's the turn of Brunios there. Finally getting his name on the scoreboard there. Awkward one when it hits the top of the ceiling and bounces straight down over your own net. Not much you can do with that one. A bit unfortunate there, as Kronic Black did look like they were pushing to come back into this one. They might be able to get a second one immediately off the inside of the post, out! Oh, you can't get any closer than that. Rolled across the line. Nobody from Kronic Black there able to step up and send it into the back of the net. So Windflow escaping on that one. They can push and try and find the ice on the cake and get a 4th goal. Nice touch there from Shadow. Takes it around one player. Still got Tarp on the backboard there. Gets it round him. 3rd man to beat. Lovely pass into Archer. But can't quite keep his shot down. Beautiful play there from Shadow. Took all 3 of Kronic Black out of the equation. Unfortunately, the finishing touch from his teammates not quite there. And here comes Checkers off the backboard. Lovely defensive rotation there from Mackie. And indeed, it seems like we're going to go into the first game here with Windflow coming out on top. But still, plenty left to play for there. But you can see Windflow, in terms of sort of team stats there, put in a good performance there. Good pressure with the ball. And just slight more domination in terms of what they had against Kronic Black. But certainly, Kronic Black were showing signs there that they were looking to try and bring themselves back into this one. Just couldn't quite do it on that occasion, but still a long way to go. I was just wondering why the music wasn't playing. It's because I pressed pause. There you go, a bit of music whilst we wait for people to ready up in the lobby. But indeed, next game, it's going to be an interesting one to see how Kronic Black approach this one. Windflow looking like they've got their rhythm. And I think they were as well, from what Brunios told me earlier. They did have a scrim earlier, so whether they're still sort of feeling the warmth from that one, bringing it into this one, we will see. But here we go then. Game number 2 kicks off. I need to sort out my buttons here a little bit. I'm trying to toggle between windows and see what silly crap. I'll tell you what, it's because that's the Autobot there just taken out. I think it's because you said shut up, apparently. It finds that a bit offensive, but I'll take that in good jest, though. There's a shot off the crossbar there by Kronic Black, getting off to a good start, but not able to get the early goal. Just what they needed. Here comes Mackie now, just trying to find a pass back, but he's let it run for Shadow. Good read there on the side there. Can only find a pass in field. Not quite the touch he wanted. Great idea nonetheless. 0-0. We saw in the first game. It took a while before we saw the first goal. But this one's certainly getting off to a quick pace. Is Archer waiting on the backboard there. It's quiet in the first game, but seems like he's stepping up now. Ball gets punt upfield now. Back into Windflow's half. Shadow again. Waiting patiently. Trying to read play, and good idea, but unfortunately for him, the ball's gone straight back on the counter. Slight double commit though by Mackie and Tarp, but Brunios Mackie gets the read off the back of a lovely shot there from Brunios. Awkward save by Shadow. He was going in, so he had to make sure he got some sort of touch, but we've been there. If you've played Rocket League, you've been there, done that. You wanna send it into the corner, but unfortunately sends it straight into the path of your opposing team, and it's Lens Quick, not Tarp. You just distracted me there from the from the equalising goal. Archer there, lovely play in the corner. Mackie awkward on the backboard. I mean, to be honest though, Lens Quick, if you want me to call you Lens Quick, you got to put your Lens Quick as your first name and make it Lens Quick Tarp rather than Tarp Lens Quick. Just saying, just put it out there for next time. Anyway, at least I know now, so I'll try and call you Lens Quick. Here comes Mackie though. Good read there. Good speed across his own goal line there. Immediately on the counter. So a bit of a... Seems like both teams are sort of sussing each other out at the moment. Very evenly matched in this second game here. 2 minutes on the clock and 1-1. But it could turn into a second goal for Kronic Black as Archer comes in from third man. Punts it off the backboard. Oh, I say punts off the backboard. It was a double commit there by Lens Quick and Mackie. No, Brunios, sorry. A slight miscommunication. So they've got to sort that out going forward. Just make sure if one of your players goes up for it, shout it's your ball. And make sure that your teammates stay on the ground. It's the awkward read off the crossbar. What a save by Checker though, as Maxi came storming in. Not sure if it was going to go in or hit the post, but it had to make sure he got something on it, which he did. Kronic Black survived that one, but here they come again though. Lens Quick, left hand, right hand side, sorry. Couldn't quite get the pass he wanted in field, and it's just allowed Archer now to bring it out of his own defence. Nice 1-2 with Shadow. And again, the slight double commit on the line there by Lens Quick, and Brunios, you've got to sort it out, lads. Just make sure you shout for the ball. And thanks, Jeremy. Good to see you. Was just watching your stream, so I appreciate you coming to watch some more beautiful Rocket League action. You have to tell me what happened in the series. It seemed like a good game, but we've also got a bit of a battle on our hands here. Windflow and Kronic Black almost getting in a cheeky shot there. Brunios now off the ceiling, gets the read into path of his teammate, but not on that occasion. Mackie not able to get the connecting touch he wanted. Good back and forth between two teams. Mackie hits the post and it bounces out. Had the read, didn't quite have the angle. Good effort nonetheless. At the moment, Windflow are desperately trying to find some sort of an opening. Lens Quick takes it into the corner. Gets met there by Shadow. They're putting on a good amount of pressure though. Still got a minute and 20 on the clock to try and find that one opening, but Kronic Black is definitely looking dangerous on the counter here. And here he comes, Archer though. Good shadow play by Max. He's got to get a second read, which he can't on this occasion, and it's ended up in the far corner. Maxi alone at the back as third man. Tried his best to just null some of the pressure, but unfortunately on that occasion, didn't quite work out for him. And thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's all working. And Kronic Black have gone at 3 goals ahead, 4-1 on the scoreboard. And I don't know how that is your first message. I swear you've been in there before, unless you've just been keeping uber quiet. I'm not entirely sure, but not sure. First time chat from Raider. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, minute left on the clock, and I think Windflow, unless they can find I'm not even playing for them. I don't know why I said that, but unless they can find a quick goal, Kronic Black are probably going to see this one out and tie things up. Look, I swear to you, professional caster curse is not part of my job description, but Mackie, even Mackie, no, it is Mackie, had other ideas, and the door of opportunity is opened ever so slightly for Windflow, but they've got just under a minute. They might have another one in, but not quite on that occasion. Almost getting the kick-off goal. That would have been the beautiful response then. They've done well to retain possession here. Yeah, maybe I should put it on the CV. Yeah, if you want to win a game, just make sure you get me to cast your games. And I will just absolutely slate you in chat so that you do the complete opposite and actually pop off. I mean, it could work. We never know. As MoreiSkye can't get the connection! Neither can Brunios on that occasion there. At the moment, though. Evenly shots on the match. Oh, my word. And Kronic Black nearly putting this one out of sight. 10 seconds left, though. 2 goals is going to be a massive ask. I don't think they're going to get it, especially with Kronic Black trying to find the 5th for the icing on the cake. Shadow and MoreiSkye save on the line. Going to wrap things up here, are we, lads? Are we going to keep it going? Keeping the ball alive? Not on that occasion, I didn't. Kronic Black tying up the series at 1. Oh, my word. That was a good one. I like that. And you can see there, I mean, Kronic Black got absolutely dominated. They were put under a lot of pressure there by Windflow, as you can see by the field domination. But for them, it just didn't quite work out, Windflow. They just couldn't find that finishing touch. And unfortunately for them, it didn't work out. But, you know, it's 1-1. It's back to... Basically, it's now become a best of 5. That's what it is. So, nothing lost just yet. We're all square and back from the top now. So, as we get game number 3... And I appreciate the subscription as well, Jerry. Much love for that. An 8-1 incoming. Is it? I'll be surprised if it is 8-1, Sads. I mean, that's it's a best of 7, so that's an interesting one. Anyway, oh my word, almost getting off with a flying start there, Windflow. Daddy Bezos, indeed. Yeah, I already pay him a heck of a lot of fees on good old Amazon. Lots of cables and lots of glorious gadgets. Lovely demo on the midfield there by MoreiSkye. Fair play to Kronic Black. They've managed to keep possession in their opponent's half, in Windflow's half. And here comes Czech, is now trying to get a quick shot on his goal. Not enough power behind it, but he's gets it now on the right-hand side, trying to take it round 1, which he has, and didn't quite get the second touch. As Brunios trying to clear the lines here for Windflow, but they just can't get out of their own half at the moment. Nice little bump hit there from MoreiSkye. Brunios now bring it up in the midfield. Lets the ball run away from him. I think got a little bump there from the rear. But they've managed to turn it into an opportunity, and the shot coming in from Shadow didn't quite have the placement it needed. I said they couldn't finish. I never said that. Oh my word, Mackie! Getting distracted again by the Twitch chat as Mackie decides to step up. Good read and completely... I mean, it was Shadow that went charging in as a third man. Just got beaten to the punch. And Windflow... Oh yeah, that would make sense if it was the game score rather than the series. So I'm trying to do several things at once here, Sads. I mean, I apologise. That makes a heck of a lot more sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that in the first place. Anyway, we will see if your prediction comes true. There's still got 3.5 minutes left on the clock as Archer flopping down into in front of the ball there. Let's get away from him. Lovely little flick there by MoreiSkye, but not enough behind it. Shadow, easy enough to clear the lines. Gone straight into the path of one of his opponents. There is Brunios now off the backboard. Gets dumped in. Dumped? Gets bumped even. He might have got dumped. I apologise. That did happen, but MoreiSkye from the right-hand side. The awkward touch off the sidewall from Archer. MoreiSkye, good speed from him to see that one. And Checkers left scrambling at the back there. Unable to get a connection on it. And Windflow double their lead here in game number 3. So, way things are going. Mackie trying to get the double off the backboard. Into the path. Brunios! Into the path. MoreiSkye save on the line by Archer. I did not see where he came from, but managed to get an absolute corker of a save on that one. Make sure you highlight that one. Kronic Black are trying their best now to work an opportunity here as an again, a double commit from Windflow, but they managed to get away with it. It's those sort of mistakes. Oh, never mind the mistakes. Shadow at the near post. Lens quick. Lovely little dribble there. Shadow, good save from him. Mackie off the ceiling. Didn't quite get connection with that one. Good idea, though. Trying to start that one. Lovely redirect from Shadow, but not enough power on that occasion. This is a bit more like it. 2 minutes left on the clock now. Archer off the backboard. Nobody at home for Windflow. And that's just what Kronic Black needed. Lovely speed there from Archer. Again, though. I mean, lads, when you watch this one back, saw out the double commits on the defense there. Seen far too many of them, and it could be your undoing later down the line, and it could be a second here for Kronic Black. It's a lovely play there from Checkers. Good read off the sidewall and beats Lens quick to the punch. As Mackie was a bit awkward on the line there, and Archer, easiest open net he's probably going to score all series, sends it into the back of the net. And 2 minutes on the clock, back from the top. We start this one all over again. So Shadow now, trying to bring it out for Kronic Black. We've just got to make sure to hold the fort, don't concede early from fighting their way back into this one, which indeed they have. And here comes Brunios, though, trying to dribble it out. Gets met on the right-hand side. Good speed from Archer. Control just got away from him, and now it's the turn of Brunios. Bit of back and forth between the two teams here. Is battling hard to try and find the opportunity. Maxi sees it! Goes into the top bins. And certainly Maxi, throughout these 3 games, put in an absolute corker of a shot in each one of them. And certainly stepping up again for his team on this one. 352 points on the board. 4 shots to his name and 1 goal. 1 assist and 1 save. I mean, putting in a good all-round performance there on that one. Just take a sip of water. Checkers! What a save on the line that was. So Kronic Black trying to look for the immediate response. Didn't quite get it on this occasion. Minute left on the clock now. Can they find that elusive 1 goal? Not if Maxi can get the Doomsy. Did I call that an Athena Doomsy? Or not quite. Either way, hit the crossbar, and glorious clip there from Maxi goes begging, but Kronic Black just got to be careful. Maybe sort of look to shut down Maxi, who seems to be all over the field at the moment. Archer hunting the ball away. Lovely touch there from Shadow on left-hand side, but slightly awkward on the recovery. Lovely touch around there from Brunios. Going to get it past Archer as well. She gets the bump in. 20 seconds left now on the clock for Kronic Black to try and find that 1 goal, but certainly Windflow will be wanting to put this one to bed. 10 seconds left. Maxi flipped a bit too early on that one. Last chance saloon now for Kronic Black, and touch around from Brunios, but can't quite get it away. Checkers trying to keep the ball alive. Going to fall into part for Shadow. Good speed on the line there from Lens quick. Windflow take game number 3. Oh my word, I need to just take a slight breather on that one, because I mean, again, I've got to say, you know, there's nothing on the line for this one, but fair play to both teams, putting in an absolutely solid performance all around. We're now going to head over to Forbidden Temple to try and see if Kronic Black can find themselves back into this one. So here we go then. Game number 4. I just have to do some maths then. Very basic maths, but when it's this late in the day, even the basic stuff becomes a bit more difficult. Anyway, I'll stop waffling, because here we go then. Game number 4 getting underway. It's Brunios squaring off against Archer. We saw Kronic Black in game number 2. Came back straight into this one. With some good early pressure. It seems like they're kind of trying to do the same here. And yeah, maybe I should go back to school, but I think I'll be a bit too old for that. Lovely save by Archer, but not enough power behind it to send it into the corner and out of danger. And again, it's MoreiSkye on the left-hand side. Gets the pinch from his teammate. Good speed on the follow-up. And just like that, Windflow take the early advantage. Double commit on the left-hand side there from Kronic Black. It's just allowed now. MoreiSkye, lovely flick round one. All Kronic Black players are trying to scramble back, and Shadow, lovely clear from him. Got enough power behind that one. Shadow now, lovely catch off the back. There into Pop Archer and MoreiSkye. Good rotation on the defense. Made sure he had his lines covered. And there he comes down on the counter, trying to get a read off the backboard. Not quite on that occasion. Beautiful play though. 1 minute played on the clock. Brunios awkward on a half flip, and Shadow not able to find the top bins on that occasion. Slams across the post. The ball gets sent straight back into their own half as Windflow. I mean, it is end-to-end stuff at the moment. You gotta love it. Despite it being just one goal in it, certainly feels like both these teams are very evenly matched. And MoreiSkye, not too sure how much he knew about that one, but vital touch just to steer that away from net. But Kronic Black harding on a lot of pressure at the moment. Windflow trying to soak it up, and I'm trying to get my words out at the moment. Not quite that easy when it's just all action, all action. Cheeky little flick up there. Far from MoreiSkye though. Interesting though to see that, you know what, I was about to say, it's interesting to see I haven't seen many demos, and then two immediately, one after the other. I mean, it's almost like the teams are coming into mind reading now. I was going to say demos, this game hasn't been quite as aggressive as the previous ones. I mean, seriously guys, can I just say something without you going and doing the complete opposite? I just like to feel like I know what I'm talking about at some point, but yeah, fair play. You know, get the demos in there, because it is one of those things. I mean, anyone that's seen me any of my other cars, I always say demos. I know there's a lot of people out there that hate them, but they are actually a beautiful mechanic if you can get it right. They just open up so much space. MoreiSkye sending the ball back into his own. Oh my word. I'm sure his teammates were having a word about him that afterwards, as I think he was going for the back pass, and then he ended up in the back of his own net. Oh my word, Brunios! No! The crossbar and down. That was almost one fail of the month on that one. Beautiful. Would have been a beautiful own goal, but gets away with it. You know, we breathing a sigh of relief. And just a bit awkward in the midfield there between both teams. Good speed from Archer now to send it straight back. Again, MoreiSkye and Brunios. Mate, you got to watch out for these double commits. Checker's not able to keep his shot down, but on another day, that one will be ending up in the back of the net, and definitely got to watch out for it. But, you know, fair play to Windflow. They are still trying to push up, but they've only had the one shot on target, and Kronic Black have gone and squared things up now from their own half, as MoreiSkye just I assume he was looking to try and push up and just put some pressure on, but fortunately for him, ball got him caught flat-footed. He's ended up in back of his net. So yeah, I mean, Kronic Black, 6 shots to 1 shot for Windflow. Kind of sums up this game at the moment. It's been very heavily in favour of Kronic Black. They are absolutely dominating in the field. Currently 63% to 30. It changed, 62% to 38. That is dominating. I'm surprised there's only one all at the moment. We've still got 35 seconds left to play here. And MoreiSkye trying to squeeze it in there, top right hand side, not on that occasion. But finally, Windflow managed to get a bit of pressure now in Kronic Black's half, and lovely demo there from Archer. Decides better to follow that one up and rotates back. Allows Maxi to punt the ball forward. Shadow now dribbling right hand side. Gets past Brunios, but lets run away from him. And now MoreiSkye. Lovely touch over one. Only got Checkers now left behind. Awkward there. Leaves it in to bounce off the backboard. And Brunios got the net in the air there. I think it was from Shadow. And we've got our first OT of the series. Though I still have to say it's been nearly cursed it. It's been very, very much in Kronic Black's favour. But Windflow in this last minute actually of the game have been pushing hard and trying to find that opening. And double commit there from Archer and Shadow. Get away with it on that occasion. MoreiSkye right hand side, just caught up in the midfield at the moment between these two teams. Shadow, I've got to admit, Shadow's been looking very good in terms of dribbling. Looks very comfortable on the ball. So if you're Windflow, you just got to be mindful of that one and just try not to overcommit too hard on him, because it does seem like he can take it around you. But so far, we're just coming up to minute played and no clear-cut opportunity in this first OT here. Another double commit there from Maxi and Brunios. Get away with it again. MoreiSkye pushing hard into straight into Archer though. Lovely pinch there and Checkers. Word saw it late but did enough to send it into the path of Shadow here. Off the corner into the path of Archer. Beautiful save on the line. Very, very tense moments at the moment. Neither team making a critical mistake, and Shadow not able to get any power on that one. Net was beckoning, but all still in Windflow's heart. That is becoming a tongue twister to say. And I haven't even had a drink yet tonight, so fingers crossed I don't start slurring that too soon. But nevertheless, minute 50 now on the clock in this OT. And we're still no closer to finding out who's going to take this fourth game in the bag. End-to-end stuff. Here comes Brunios now, left-hand side, off the corner, into the path of Maxi and Shadow. Good rotation from him, and there is Archer. The miss of third man. Beautiful punt upfield by Shadow. Made it very awkward, I think, for Brunios to try and get a connection on that one. So, I mean, I'm going to call this one now. I think I can see this one going, going all the way to game 7. I'll just put it out there now. Tell me if I'm wrong in chat. But, yeah, I mean, Kronic Black, they were pushing hard in normal game time there. For the first 4 minutes of that game, they were all over Windflow. And it wasn't until the very end where Windflow decided to find their rhythm and brought themselves back into that one. So certainly, it's a good comeback from Windflow, but just not enough in the end to hold off Kronic Black. So then, game number 5. And we are going to possibly my favourite map at the moment. I'm just seeing whether the teams are going to join up, which they have indeed. So here we are, game number 5 in Deadeye Canyon, the brand new map. Let me know in chat. I mean, this is probably my actual favourite out of all the maps on this in Rocket League at the moment. There's immediately Windflow trying to get the early pressure. Oh, can't quite get a connection on that one. And have we have a substitution? We have MoreiSkye coming in as a sub. It'll be interesting to see how MoreiSkye what he adds to Windflow's game. And it eludes me as to who he's actually substituted for. I've got to be honest. Who was it? Was it Archer? Let me know in chat. Who was the one he's coming for the sub? Either way, he's here now. And here he is, trying to get his first goal on the board. MoreiSkye, yes. You know, you just when you have those moments of just mind-numbing blankness as Checkers almost getting on the end of that beautiful pass across field, but over a minute played and 0-0, but only one shot registered for Checker. Shadow now off the backboard. Brunios not able to clear the lines. Windflow under a little bit of pressure, but here comes Racer now. Just off the side and wall. Give possession away straight back to Kronic Black. Here comes Archer now, punts it forward. Both teams just trying to, seems like they're just again trying to suss each other out. But the Kronic Black has just seen how Racer fits into this equation. Take a little sip of water there so I don't lose my breath. I mean, I've still got plenty left to go in this series here. Lovely touch there from Checkers. A save on the line from Shadow. I think it was a team effort on that occasion, but Shadow's got the points on the board for the save. Not able to clear their lines, and uncharacteristically, I mean, the way things were going, it was Windflow that was supposed to be having the dominating performance here, but in this first half of this game, it's Kronic Black who are keeping back Windflow. First demo of the game as well there. We hit the halfway point. Windflow now trying to mount some sort of offensive pressure. It's so evenly matched. I've got to say, back and forth at the moment. Yes, Kronic Black have had the better in terms of domination and possession, but just goes to say, not much has happened, but Windflow managed to hold him at bay, but not on this occasion as Checker keeps the ball down and low. Fortunate on the double commit there. Sent the ball. I mean, they'll probably say it was calculated. I say that was a double commit, but nevertheless, it worked out for them. And Checkers just evades the last man on the line there, keeps the ball shot low. And it's ended up in the back of the net, but it could be a immediate response here from Racer. A good performance as well. 142 points on the board and 2 saves to his name. Definitely kept Windflow in this one early doors, but haven't seen a good opportunity yet for Windflow. They've only got the 1 shot registered from Brunios as opposed to 6 from Kronic Black. They might have another opportunity on the board here. Not on that occasion. No, his Checkers go flying in, but got met in the air. Here we go now. Brunios, 1 man left to beat. Can't quite get it on that occasion. Good defensive play there. Lots of bumps coming in from Windflow as well, I've got to say. Aggression not mounting to anything. They've got a minute left on the clock now to try and find that 1 goal. And throughout this series, actually, I can't actually recall. Oh no, that's a lie. There was a game when it did become a little bit more of a walkover, but certainly that was the one anomaly. And all the other games have been very tight and very close. And this one is just the same. Good read of the backboard there. Good backboard defense. Every battle going on between these 2 teams in the midfield at the moment. But the awkward misread on the touch hit by Brunios and Racer. Good rotation. Saw the awkwardness from Brunios and his teammate. Lovely touch here from Brunios and Mackie. Not to get his shot on target. Or he did. What I meant to say is he didn't manage to get in the back of the net, but nevertheless, 10 seconds, and they've got to find something quickly now, Windflow. Otherwise, for the first time in this series, they're going to find themselves in the chasing seat. Ball kept alive, and Shadow thinks better of it. Lets the ball drop to the ground, and it's Kronic Black that take the series lead, and they are now on series match point. 1 more win for them sees them claim victory, claim the bragging rights, and Windflow got to do essentially not quite a reverse sweep. I mean, it would have been if it was a best of 3, but it's not. I don't even know why I went down that route. It's not a reverse sweep. They basically got to find 2 wins back to back And Kronic Black have just got to find the one. So we will see as... I'll go over to my second favourite map. And if you can guess which one it is... Because Mackie's left the building. I'm not too sure where he's disappeared to. Somebody want to tell him he's still got... No reservation. Connection lost. Oh no. If anybody can hear me, I need to set this lobby up again because apparently the connection has been lost. That's awkward. That's annoying. Thank you, Psyonix, for doing this to me. Just when I was getting into that. I was doing a completely... I was going to do an exhibition match. Right, if you can join up with the same details. Ah, Psyonix, why would you do this to me? There they go. They've joined up, which is good to see. They got the message, I think. So we can get this next game underway, and hopefully my overlay is going to work. Has it worked? It has worked. That's amazing. Sorry, it's still a little bit of a testing phase for me. Brilliant, I was almost getting a lovely read off the back there. Still a little bit of a testing phase for this overlay when things go wrong. Because I think it's the second time I've properly used this in a match. Let me know, by the way, if you like it, if you want to change anything, or you can have any suggestions. But yeah, it's good to see it still works. And registered the scores as Racer, almost getting a lovely touch there. But at the moment, it's the turn of Windflow to try and mount the early pressure and get that early goal, get their noses in front. But awkwardly bouncing across there as Archer just watches it. Float nicely past him, but Racer, good speed from him, but loses out on the 50 to Archer. Sends the ball straight back up into the Windflow half. Oh my word! And the near post there, just coming to the aid of Windflow. Shadow. I mean, first man there trying to get the defensive, and oh my word. Worked out for him on that occasion, but certainly you might want to leave that for your second and third man. But they got away with it, and here they come now. Shadow, seen him do this so often, just waits patiently, trying to find the opportunity, not giving away possession too cheaply. Pops it up. Can he get onto the end of this one? Gets met in the air there, Brunios. I like it, but change where the teams are to the colour they are in game. No, I don't quite follow you, Saz, on that one. You have to do, try and explain it to me a little bit clearer what you mean. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by that. I just didn't pretty be commentating on what's going on. I was just trying to sort of analyse what you meant by that. Oh yeah, but there's colour around the names though, around Kronic Black and Windflow. It's got blue and orange. Can you not see that? Does it need to be a bit clearer? Probably. I can see, actually, yeah, I can probably see what you mean. Anyway, Shadow almost getting on the end of that one, but gets met there by Racer and Windflow. Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah, that's fine. No, fair point, fair point. I'll have a look at that. When, yeah, I'll have a look at that again and see maybe sort of changing up. We will see. Anyway, gone past the halfway point and still 0-0 with Brunios. Oh my word, good rotation there from Shadow. Clears line, gets the immediate shot off the sidewall, but not enough behind it to trouble Lensquick on the line there. Here he is, Lensquick himself gets met by Checkers, falls nice into path of Racer. Shot goes wide though, it's easy enough for Shadow to pop it into the corner. Bit of a quieter game this one for Windflow. Not registered a shot on target at the moment, but certainly Kronic Black are got the slight upper hand in this match here. Although it has to be said, field domination from Windflow is a lot better, and they almost squeeze one in there, Racor. Don't think he's been able to get his name on the score sheet yet, but it came so close on that occasion. Oh yeah, yeah. Lensquick is subbed in for Makis. You know, I'll tell you what, Saz. Maybe you should be with me, be on me every stream and just make sure that I'm actually talking sense. As there comes Brunios. Gets a read from the top ceiling. Checker, awkward touch. Easy enough for Lensquick to keep the pressure on. And it seemed like Lensquick wasn't sure that his teammate was there. So again, going forward, just make sure you're calling this out on comms. Racor, he's trying so hard. Trying so hard to get his name on the score sheet, but so far the finishing touch not being there for him. That's awkward. Checkers off the crossbar. Can't quite get the follow-up. 50 seconds left on the clock. It's Windflow now with the slimmest of margins yet again. But oh my word, Racor might not be on the score sheet, but never mind. I was about to say he's putting in a shift on the defensive line. You saw it just there. Beautiful save from him, but nothing he can do about the follow-up. That was a touch, I think, of Brunios, and somehow Archer sends that one on target. I'll have to see that one again, but that looked like that was a fortunate touch off Brunios there. Result in that goal, but 30 seconds left, and we're all squared yet again. Indeed, analysis guy. I can only pay you in love, man. I can't pay you in money at the moment. I'm working on that, but yeah, if you want to be the analysis guy, then you're more than welcome to. Racor now gets a lovely bump there. Walker touch there from Archer onto the sidewall. We could have our second OT here in game number 6. This is pretty much it for Windflow. They gotta get the win on this one to take us over to Champions Field and to battle this out for the bragging rights of the evening. Fair play to Kronic back. I mean, 13 shots to 3 just sort of sums it up. Lensquick not able to get down the end of that one. Got met by Archer and Shadow. Almost immediately Windflow looking to put this one to bed. They want to take it to a game 7. They want to show just what they're made of. But at the same time, Kronic Black are battling hard. Fought from the bottom, brought themselves back into this match, and they're trying desperately to prove that they have the bragging rights for the evening. Archer now left-hand side. Let's run away from him yet again. That's an awkward touch off the crossbar. Lensquick off the post and in. Kronic Black somehow managed to get that one in. Lensquick, oh, so close. So close to send it into the corner, but unfortunately for him, hits it off the post, into the path of Checker, and into the back of the net. That is unfortunate, but unfortunately, that's the way it goes. But what a series. I mean, as a show match, that is absolutely nuts. And I'm going to have to rest my my voice for a little bit after this one. You know what? Every time I come into this one, I always expect to have just like a nice chilled evening, just commentating on some Rocket League, and I end up just screaming and shouting because I just get so into it. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much, Brunios, for getting me to cast that one. And if anybody's watching this one and you want me to cast your games and use this beautiful overlay, which another shout out to Landon who did all the coding for it, and to Double O Donut for designing it. Absolutely love it. But unfortunately for me tonight, that is going to be it. Well, what a series we had on our hands. Absolutely loved it. And yeah, just a shout out there at the end. I mean, well played all around. Windflow, I wanted the game 7. I wanted the game 7. And I don't think I can do tomorrow. I will have to check with you. I'll talk to you in Discord, Brunios, about tomorrow. I need to check a few things first, but I will let you know nonetheless. But yeah, I'm more than happy to sort of try and get you guys and cast you guys. Anyway, Yeah, indeed. Super close match. Super close. I love it when it's that close as well and it's not a walkover. Really makes it exciting. Really makes it enjoyable. And I hope everyone that watched this, hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Like I said, if you want me to cast any of your games, or you know anybody that might want a game cast, just let me know. Just let me know. And a little bit of a community, you know, shout out to my community there, Sanctuary. If you're looking for people to play Rocket League with, or you're looking for scrims, go and have a look over at Sanctuary. You've got plenty of teams available at different levels if you want to get involved with that one. And I'll tell you what, you know, just Jeremy, because you're in the chat, I'm going to give a little bit of a sneaky, what's the word? A sneaky, I can't think what the word is. Basically, I've got big plans coming up in towards sort of the summertime. So, if you're still watching this and you live in England, just keep an eye out on my Twitter page as there are things in the pipeline for a special event. That's all I will say. And indeed, Jeremy, whatever could they be? Whatever. You'll have to follow me on Twitter to find out, and I'll, you know, on here on the stream as well. Whenever I'm casting, as things develop, I will let you guys know. But that's as much as you're getting from me tonight. So if you stuck around, yeah, well done. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I need to go and rest. I tell you what, this is supposed to be a show match that I could just chill out to, and I'm actually knackered. Brilliant, love it. So if you haven't already, do give us a follow. That's all I ask for on this channel. I mean, if you want to subscribe like Jeremy did, absolutely love it. I'll put that money towards back into this somehow. I'll figure out a way. But that's going to be it from me tonight. I'm going to go and lie down. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be around at some point. Might be tomorrow. I'll speak to you, Brunios, about that one. But yeah, it's been fun. So from me tonight, I'll call it there. And I'll see you on the next one.
I said, hold your breath, jump right in, said no regrets. So tell me why do I feel you slipping away, slipping away? Held the torch, let the light to guide the last ones through the night. So tell me why do I feel you slipping away, slipping away? You and I in unity to guide the lost souls and set them free. So why do I feel you slipping away, slipping away? I'm like a butterfly. Without you, I've no wings to fly. So tell me why do I feel you slipping away, slipping away?